Either way, let's get right to it and continue the game. I don't know where I left off, and right, I forgot to mention that this is somewhat modded. Okay, it is fairly modded when it comes to just some more factions. Like, yes, thank you, Stream Elements, for the second notification, and something doesn't seem right. Ah, right, I forgot Stream Elements is blacklisted from the overlay thingy. Well then, but yeah, as you can see, if you maybe are familiar with the game, there are a few, okay, there are exactly 3 more factions, and Syndrian Dictat is Syndrian Fuel because I just find the whole thing funny with the whole Syndrian Fuel reskin mod, whatever, rework mod. Well, technically it's an overhaul because it also changes the fleet makeup and all that. Other than that, I also have the I think I also have the Mayasuran Navy, which just adds a bunch of ships, I think, and a couple of weapons. So yeah, bunch of ships, bunch of weapons, and 3 more factions. Other than that, I also got Nexerelin, or however the hell it's pronounced. Yeah, whatever. Either way, so that means that there is gonna be some movement around here, and I am doing a pirate playthrough, so I am commissioned by the pirates. And alright, yeah, the other thing I have is the Ashes of the Domain commission overhaul and the Cryo Sleeper overhaul mod. I don't know if the Cryo Sleeper thing was fixed, because previously the stability debuff on that went away after the event finished reappeared after reload. I don't think I don't know if that's fixed by now, or if I still need the command line hotfix to negate the event debuff that should no longer apply because the event is resolved. Like, it goes away as the event resolves, and then on reload it reappears, because I guess the resolved status doesn't get saved properly or something, or didn't at least. Also, another thing that I noticed, which is a bit annoying and has been a thing also on previous versions of the Question of Loyalty, I think the overhaul mod for the commissions is called, is the fact that with the automatic commission upgrade triggers, something isn't set right there, as the as only every second. Wait, no, yeah, only every second checkpoint actually does trigger. Like, this one didn't trigger, only got the upgrade to the commission on that checkpoint, and I'm guessing that this one also won't trigger, and I'm getting the checkpoint on that one. That's a bit annoying, but oh well. As to the current state of where I am in the game, I purchased governorship of one of the normal core world pirate bases. Just so I thought I could possibly manage this world a little bit better than the AI when it comes to growing the station and making use of the only heavy industry / orbital works that the pirates currently have access to. The pirates themselves currently don't have that many planets, mostly because, well, okay, the Ishra system, I captured or invaded the other station there, but a lot of the starting pirate planets got invaded by other factions because I enabled the invasion of pirate planets, which is normally disabled, but kept the AI invasion of story relevant planets off, which means that I think technically stuff like Kantasden and Chickamostok and like the capital worlds, for example, should be I think safe from automatic invasion, but I could still invade there and have weird stuff happen with the faction NPCs not still being present after the planet is under new management. Right, and as to my fleet composition, currently I got a bunch of cruisers. The fleet is a little bit too large for my current level of sustainable income. Yes, I'm going the cheaty way of a barcode fleet because with multiple S mods, because I felt like having a fun time playing pirates and disabled the deployment point increase on progressive S mods, and yeah, I know that's technically there to balance it, but I'm not here for a balance time, I'm here for a fun time. And I have a feeling that with my completely subpar kitting out skills and all that, which most of this stuff has been I have been doing by feel and hasn't bitten me into the ass that much, but if I want to do some late game stuff down here somewhere in the abyss, then that may, or if I want to do some exploration down there, then that may be a bit more important. And other than that, I still need to have to do the Galatia questline, which currently means that I haven't even properly started it, which means I still need to damn it, to like make the fulfill the whole preliminary quests to raise relations, I guess. I completely forgot what I wanted to do, which means that I'm probably just gonna offload a chunk of my fleet over here, especially one of the ships that I currently definitely can't sustain. Alright, yeah, I also got the SpeedUp mod because I wanted to speed up a bit. And yeah, stuff over there going back and forth. Okay, Special Task Group Maze of Virtue. Hi there. Please don't notice me. But that's my system. Pirates don't bother with transponders. Yeah, one of the ships I have to offload, which I just randomly found hanging out in some system, was a not even that badly, okay, a somewhat battered 14th Battle Group Legion, and I already love the new codex because it's quite a bit more comprehensive than the previous one. But yeah, got some stuff going on with it. Might as well cut it out while I'm already here. Let's see what autofit does for a moment. So that's on another bomber that I don't know how it. Okay, got flares, 3 annihilator rocket pods, and some sort of sniper gun. Okay, more weapon info. Those are the rocket pods. Those are the sniper guns, which are anti-shield, 700 range. Okay, so those. Sure. Other than that, Squall Emeralds, Hydra MDEM. So yeah, it's the baseline loadout is kind of missile focused. Missile and just carrier focus, I guess, which makes sense. This ship is primarily a carrier. Expanded missile rack and yeah, large missile slots. Yeah, it's primarily a carrier. It's got medium ballistic slots and large missiles, so yeah. And PD, and just some cheap auto cannons on the front. Yeah, okay. Compromised hull, damaged weapon mounts, faulty automated systems. Yeah, I'm currently not in a position where I'm using that. And so that means into storage you go. I currently also don't need the troop transport. I think I was still lugging that around from the invasion or some other ground operation. Do I have some larger freighter? Because currently I only have. Wait, no, I don't only have a Buffalo. I also have two Colossus Mark II, which do have slightly decreased cargo capacity. Right. The skill cargo buff also applies here. I think that's what's showing there. This okay, yeah, expanded cargo holds. So this is why this does give 700 something cargo space. And auxiliary fuel tanks. Actually, while I'm here, might as well take a look at this and just keep increasing hilarious. Okay, yeah, I maybe want to take a look at that. The hilarious yeah, okay, 16 story points. Might as well burn one story point. Yeah, one story point. Build in the auxiliary fuel tanks. And that one can. Right, it's only got 100. I misread that somehow. Expanded cargo holds. Yeah, sure, let's build this in, and can I go for... I mean, the thing is, I could still do this with the deployment point increase of progressive S-mods, because those are ships that would never get deployed anyway, so I would still do this and have hilariously S-modded logistics ships just in my fleet. Right, militarized subsystems to counter the whatchamacallit, the civilian debuff. I think that's mostly just... Yeah, I can take a look at what else I can do with that. You can still get the insulated engine assembly. And Yeah, sure, you get... Wait, do those... I mean, I can install shield hull mods, so they probably have, yeah, 270 shield arc, 0.72 and 16 flux per second. But also fairly... Yeah, okay. I mean, they are classed as super fighters, so smaller than a frigate, which, yeah, direct comparison does put them more on fighter size. Or, you know, similar classification as this thing with... Okay, no, even this thing has more stuff going on. A lot more. Right, this one I... Honestly, just some more logistic stuff. Sure, efficiency overhaul and more fuel storage. This gives me increased death explosion damage. Alright, yeah, I right, this makes IED ships, IED ramming fuel ships viable. Decreased recovery chance. Yeah, makes sense. Let's just hope I never have to actually engage this thing. But that now gives it how much? 2000 fuel capacity. Neat. And this one, do I have anything else to increase? I mean, I can just add high-res sensors to you and efficiency overhaul. That would probably also be nice. Yeah, sure. Sensor profile 6. Right, yeah. Inbuilt insulated engine assembly and militarized subsystem to counteract the increased sensor profile. Right, and right, this only has 5 ordnance points, so what's even the limit? I mean, I could give this insulated engine assembly and militarized subsystem, but I have to do it one at a time. And yeah, 260 sensor profile plus, wait, plus 230? Drive field stabilizer. That's just the normal thing for that, right? I also have, right, another faction that that is not a faction. Okay, so it's also just a ship. Huh. Doesn't show up here, so I'm guessing it's like a sub-faction thing or something. Is Stardust Ventures. I mean, it was listed under faction mods and it does sort of behave like a faction, but it's not listed here, so it's not a major faction, just a sub-faction or something, I guess. I just went through the list of working faction mods for this version and just went, yeah, sure, let's go for that. Might as well, because I want to get a feel for what faction is balanced and which one isn't, I guess. Which, yeah, great to get that feel with hilariously as modded ships, but I guess that means that when I want something a little bit more challenging and re-enable the normal restrictions or just leave out progressive S-mods overall, because yeah, just quickly S-modding your ships kinda defeats some of the fleet building purpose. And that would make it a lot harder, but I mean, I'm also playing on well, not on easy, but on normal with just normal starting and not the Starfarer mode and dead start or whatever. Though I am also playing as a pirate, so I don't know. I just went with what I felt like doing. Do I want to tug this around? What's the slowest ship in my fleet? Also, which one of those am I gonna ditch for a minute? You know what? You go. That one's hilariously performs hilariously well in the simulator against a mirror matchup of the standard layout, which, I mean, half the layout is non-standard weaponry, so probably the reason why. Let's see, what else do I want? Right, I forgot I also got some combat freighters, which 340 capacity, and I wanted to give you something else. How about reinforced bulkheads, and how's your shield? Honestly, not half bad, so it's got a bunch of XP, so I can probably immediately integrate what I put in here. Even more hull integrity. Oh, what's your running costs? 3.5 and 1.5 fuel. Not that bad. Its cargo capacity is not well, it's nice to have, but not that immediately important. Flux dissipation quite a bit higher than, and what's the loadout again? Okay, yeah, so the loadout is mostly just like a somewhat passive support thing on destroyer grade support stuff, I guess, which, yeah, 7 deployment costs makes sense, I guess. How much crew am I losing if I lose this thing? 40 to 150. Right, probably out of the 40 when I lose crew. And this also increases hull integrity. 20 shield arc. Sure, whatever. This probably isn't anywhere near optimal, but I'm just doing weird shit for the sake of it, and it's probably gonna end up somewhere in the bowels of my fleet storage sometime anyway, when I find something I prefer. How about, sure, let's throw in blast doors and and see how I can give this thing a weapon upgrade. Alright, yeah, this also has missiles. Long range missiles, eh? Anti-armor, 2k range, and 50 limited. Okay, sure. That thing for anti-shield, as cheap as it is, I suppose. Well, I mean, Obelisk autocannon, or Obelisk, what the hell is it called? Would be cheaper. Obelisk autocannon, yes. But other than that, I think I'm fine for now. And which one am I gonna store? Probably one of those. That thing got a big cannon, and that thing is a big cannon. Probably gonna ditch that one, and maybe one of the combat freighters. No, I'm also gonna ditch that one. Do I still have? I do have an idle officer, and he's cautious. Helmsmanship, impact mitigation, ordnance expertise. More flux dissipation. Probably gonna put you in there for survivability of another carrier. Though I mostly kitted this one out to... Wait, did I? Did I? I did not kit this one out to be another wait. Oh, right, yeah, and this one apparently also hasn't seen combat. For this one to be, what do we even have here? Talon Interceptors, so Swarm and Vulcan, and 2 more Vulcan. So this is basically an APD interceptor craft. Yeah, okay. Just throw it on the battlefield as a distraction. It's got 2 light autocannons, is basically most of the offensive stuff it has. Other than that, once 2 swarmer launchers on the fighters. Wait, no. Right, the front is equipped with light mortars. I think I also just left this on auto fit. Yeah, whatever. I'm mostly gonna send this in as a distraction. Right. What's my fuel range? Okay, so full fuel range is basically the whole sector, but I would need to fill up. And do I have any other? First of all, I got a bunch of shit in storage, or for storage, including a corrupted nanoforge that I wanna put somewhere sometime later, so I'm gonna... That one's the large plasma bolt, isn't it? It's not the same as the... what's that? No, that's the plasma projector. Okay, so this one's just pulse laser, but apparently still projectile. Okay, range, general use. 175 sustained damage and 700 initial DPS. Wait. Oh, right, yeah, max charges and... Ah, okay. Triple burst with 2 bursts and 6 seconds per recharge for a full burst. Okay, yeah, okay, makes sense. Please sort that. And yes, I am basically just hoarding every weapon I come across in hopes that I maybe find something fun to put somewhere. While I'm here, I can also running costs 9k, 1k. This one already has an alpha core just for the increased. Oh, hey, a viewer bot, go away. Even if that link was already mangled beyond comprehension. Right, so with running costs, might as well put that there. And does this have... Nope, that's also just running costs, so 1.9, 2.6, 1.9, 1.9, so I guess that beta core goes there for now. And yes, I know, Pather cells. Huh, right, the instability has gone away by now. So the only thing actually happening is Static Path doing a funny, but Freeport with 9 stability is and Static Path cells active is actually not that bad. How? Right, because I increased stability over here and got the Patrol HQ for more stability, and also have the... That's a makeshift comm relay. Okay. But yeah, everything together, and I still have the management bonus because it's my only colony. Well, the funny thing with the colonies you manage for other factions with Nexerelin is they don't trigger the colony crisis system. It's someone else's colony that you're just managing, so you won't have to deal with the whole crisis system. Do I currently have anything running with the Galatia Academy? Would be unaccepted, I guess. Okay, so that one was a random bar event. That one's from the Prison Freeport AI quest line, which captive course, yeah. I don't feel like I'm in a position where I can just randomly rush into a system and just get AI cores out of a size 5 world. Mostly because I feel like the amount of Marines I need is a little bit beyond my needs, my capabilities. Right. Go over here, see what... Wait, I can just look who has... I cannot... I can over here, okay. So They have a massive deficit, which increases price. What would be a good location to... Which you look at that, one of the best locations to buy would be Syndria, but I don't think I can just roll in there with a pirate identified fleet. They don't particularly like me, and the Syndrian system defense, or the Asconia system defense, is usually a little bit out of my league, even with larger fleets. But that means I probably should just head to the nearest... This one's a station, right? That means that... And the other thing already has a military base, so that means that if I build fuel production over here and either find or if I so desire manage to actually steal the Syndrian catalytic core or whatever, then I could actually build up a pirate fuel production, because currently, well, would you look at that, no wonder pirates struggle with fuel. There is no pirate aligned faction that currently produces fuel. So the only fuel that actually gets comes into the pirate market is entirely via smuggling and actually maybe some United Permit convoys that may get through. But either way, I wanted to look at the habitat either way because of something else, which is... Okay, so the entire defense down here is still disrupted. Okay, it's already got its orbital station, which is nice, but yeah, doesn't get the bonus from either of those because they are disrupted and will stay disrupted for another 3 or 4 months. And this one is still -3 because of the invasion. Okay. But yeah, that is certainly a lot of fuel need. Also something I found out during one of my previous playthroughs, which required a rather large sum of income with the other Ashes of the Domain mega structure thingies and their running costs, is that the overall market, global market value of commodities is not in fact static. Or, well, it is not static if the AI markets aren't static. Because the, as you can see, the consumers add to the global market value via their demand, and that means if the AI markets can change with new colonies, saturation bombardments, colony growth, and stuff like that, you get a change in demand, which creates a change in the global market value. But you can also see that player markets do not contribute to that. So colonizing stuff on your own doesn't actually do anything. What would work though is if you colonize stuff on your own and let it be invaded or gifted over, which you can also do with well, with Nexerelin, with which you already need for the dynamic AI markets. So yeah. Though I found that some of the Ashes of the Domain bonuses you get for the megastructures, which give massive accessibility bonuses, also carry over after gifting that stuff, which might be a bit counterproductive to supply and demand if you want to dominate supply with extremely high access planets. So one thing I didn't look is if the value for stuff is actually a flat rate, but I would assume so. And it only contributes to the amount that it actually gets, so shortages do not count, as you can see. One higher demand, but it's a shortage, so it's on even ground with the other demands that are one lower. But enough of that, might as well go over to Galatia. I mean, there is the independent mining station, so I can stock up on fuel there, probably. Probably. I mean, there's only a size 5 hegemony world there. Alright, yeah, another thing that... wait, no, the autosave previously was just like the normal quick save, like a thing over there, I think. Or was there even an autosave? I don't even remember, but in the previous game version, but there's a bunch of quality of life stuff, and that's a mercantile convoy being raided by Ellatic Path watchers. Yeah, good luck with that, I guess. I'm just gonna run through here and ignore that, and I am barely breaking even, or not breaking even, more or less, so... yeah, that fleet is more or less running on borrowed time, and I think I forgot to offload quite a bit of personnel on my... oh, Galatia has pirate activity. That's not my problem! That's actually the hegemonies and independence problem, so good luck. Do you have something for me? Because I do need, I think I do need you at 100 out of 100 for the actual Galatia questline. And before that, it's just random errands all throughout the sector. We'll see how far I get today. Well, where do you want me to go? That's far up north. I think I've even been in that system before. I have not. I have been to those two, and both were high. Nope, medium. Oh yeah, I have full survey data. Yeah, I have been to those. I mean, I might couple that with just overall exploration up there. After all, I still need to catalog those systems overall, and 61k credits would buy me the fuel to get up there and back. So, sure. I'm not sure if that's timed or something. Anything else in that rough direction? Magnetic field scan in the same system. Am I? Okay, that was an instrument package recovery. Just be sure to stock out extra volatiles in your cargo bay to keep the thing running. Okay. I mean... same system? Just enter a standard orbit. One of the... yeah, it's gonna be highlighted once I'm in system, so fair enough. And that's just a sensor package, so yep. Anywhere else you want me to go? You really got a bunch of stuff up there, don't you? Half a dozen or so researchers. Yeah, I've got space. And since I'm already headed that way, might as well go all out. So, yep, thanks. And imprisoned researcher. Near volumes patrolled by Ludic Church, yeah. Oh, excuse me, the Church of Galactic Redemption. Yeah, okay. Either way, that means it's... Chalcedon is neutral, so... I got a place to restock at least. But... yeah... maybe later. Not right now, maybe later. But I do need to restock on fuel. Let's see if the... have I explored that? Yes. That also yes. And I don't think I have... Nope. That's a no on that one. Yes, I like safe scumming just because... okay, so Hegemony is gonna... preparing for patrol duty and they hate me. Yep. Hi there. Go away. I'm already vengeful with Hedgies, so... but they are in station vicinity, so I'm just gonna leave. I mean, it's an orbital station, I could take that on, but rather not. I want my presence in this system to be somewhat peaceful because I need stuff from you guys. That's 200 more fuel, and how much on the black market? It's great that the independents apparently don't care about black market trade with if you dock with transponder off. Right. I think it's... is it... I forgot how that works in the specifics. I think it's only if you dock with transponder on that black market trade actually does something. Well, you've got pirate activity. That's a you problem. I got, let's see. So normal consumption, that's 400 days. Giving, including salvage, possibly combat stuff. I should probably be fine if I head there and overflow on random stuff like metals or organics on halfway through. So major concern would be fuel, which currently is already still not enough. Any known pirate bases on the way? There. Currently it's still active. I am fairly surprised that it is, but here we are. So I'm just gonna head to that pirate... Yep. Hi there. I'm just gonna head to that pirate base and stock up on fuel. Would be funny for me to just head up there and just run into a random slipstream that takes me somewhere entirely different. Okay, so there's no time limit on those whatsoever. That's good to know as well. Because that means I can take all the time in the world to survey the first system and then go out there and deal with the second system after that, dumping off the researchers along the way. Yep, you got a bit more fuel. What's your price? 27, okay, that's... Wait, and I'm already on only 6% tariffs, that's impressive. Wait. How much more does the... I'm currently on reduced tariff by 7%. it goes up to 15, which is another 8% reduction, which would mean that from this point onward, if it triggers, which I doubt since this one didn't, from this point onward, pirate tariffs would be 0. Neat. Another thing that's not included in this commission, which is included in some others, is access to pirate or to faction known faction blueprints, which means that basically I need every blueprint in double, because I want to play the way that I give most, if not all, blueprints to the pirates first, just for the fun of seeing pirate fleets with, I don't know, paragons running around or shit like that. Though I am not sure if something's interfering with that, because if I look at what the pirates are, never mind, the pirates are in fact fielding midline stuff. I was about to say, looking at what the pirates are fielding, I don't think it's working properly, as they are still mostly running pirate stuff, but there is midline stuff included in that fleet, so that seems to not be the case. Currently, pirates have access to, let me check if I can remember. Would be great if I... Yeah, custom production only means the stuff that I know, which is a bit annoying because the pirates know other stuff than me. I currently only have some midline... Oh hey, right. The two civilian high-tech things, and yeah, some midline stuff. Oh wait, I already have herons. I do quite like those things. Yeah, 120k. Maybe not now. But yeah, I got midline, and I think the low tech was just standard knowledge. Either way, I don't think I've got a lot of interesting stuff right now. The pirates have midline stuff, Syndrian fuel stuff. I think even the capital or the capital ship from Syndrian fuel, and few other things as well. I think. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well, at least there's a break in there right around here. And I didn't notice what that was, but I'm not gonna go back for a single ship of salvage. Wanna go there first. There's more stuff in here with 2 quests trying to do stuff for me here. Here there's 1 planet. This better be the one with the magnetic field. Oh wait, no, it's wait, what? Nope, it's not a double system, it's just that this gas giant is apparent. Right, red giant means rather large. And yes, I go around surveying every planet, even if it doesn't make sense for me to do so. I already found one barren planet, which was by all definition barren, surveyed it, and straight up got the nothing of interest found here. Wait, I just remembered. With the new planet overlay, I can straight up just say, yo, let's check out the single planet that doesn't have anything of importance. Hot, extreme weather, habitable. That's everything. It's a habitable world with nothing else. Well, it's got extreme weather and is hot, so higher hazard, and that's it. Why anyone would go there is a big question, especially when you got 2 tundra worlds in that system, right next to a gas giant with abundant volatiles. Though high gravity, toxic atmosphere, okay, cold and high gravity, so That's an expensive colony if you put one there. Okay. Execute the scan. Thank you. Alright, yeah, that also improves independent relationships because it's independent quests, which means I could possibly get favorable or welcoming with the independents as a pirate. Well, that sounds fun. The probe. No power source detected. Probe intact. It's empty. Conduits sheared off cleanly. No instrument package. Nothing. Alright, yeah, that was the trail of empty probes that do not have anything that eventually leads to something. I don't know which part. I think that was already something for the Galatia questline, which basically headed to, I don't remember if it was one of the researchers or something with the Tritech black site research thingy. Black hole aliens, yeah, sure. I mean, laughing at aliens as an explanation is even funnier if you have an alien faction mod installed. Because that makes it a viable explanation. But yeah, someone came in and stole that thing apparently. Bulk phase shift matter at a distance, though never considered economical, and okay, so hey. Well, that's annoying, but oh well. Still got some stuff out of it, and now for the question where to head. So basically I have to get back to there at minimum. Can I go? Okay, so now we enter the traveling salesman problem of the exploration part, which is the shortest route to cover what I want. I would say currently going over the decision if I do or do not go to that supergiant since I'm already here. Speaking of, is there any exploration quests publicly available currently? There seems to be a distinct lack of those, which kinda indicates that I think the ones I was looking for are modded. It's great to forget what was base game after a couple of modded runs after some base game runs. Though then again, this one's also modded, just with more factions and less other stuff than some previous runs. You know what? I'm gonna go there, and then dup, and back down. I think. Well, at least if this one doesn't have a coronal hypershunt, because Yeah, it's a blue supergiant. It very well might have one, and I don't think I can... neutrino detector. I forgot I don't have volatiles, so... Right, that just increases the sensor range, which... Why is my sensor range? Alright, I currently only have one high-res sensor thing, and I don't have the sensor skill. I think that... I think I'm going support doctrine either way still after that, because basically helmsmanship, damage control, combat endurance, and ordnance expertise on all non-officer ships is great, because that means that since I usually don't run frigates with officers, my frigates kinda do more stuff, perform way better, which probably also compounds with Wolfpack tactics. What do we have here? Just dormant... I don't remember the names of those things. A dormant remnant frigate. Route planning. There's a gravity well. Save fuel, go out there, and remember inner system jump point is closer. Okay, I was confused for a second because I just paused in the last frame of that and that didn't look right. I'm gonna drop a quick save here if I need to run, because I am certainly currently not equipped to deal with any fleet running around the Coronal Hypershunt, which is the... Yeah, I want to use that exit point either way, so going down there first might seem like a good idea. Those supergiant systems are just so enormous. I don't like it. What now? We got alliances in here. Alliances. So we got Xhan and the Yanada. Bah. Probably still gonna say Yanda or something, because I can't... I'm struggling with the pronunciation of that one. The yellow guys. Yeah, the yellow guys. Either way, right, Technocratic Alliance and corporate between Syndrian, Tritech, and Pamet. Yeah, okay. Right. I think the Syndrian fuel overhaul also means... where was the whole faction alignments thing? Was it with the faction? No, it was not. It was... diplomacy, probably? Not diplomacy. Not here either. Would be until wounded. Still got salvage. Alright, yeah. Salvage fields that I apparently didn't. Okay. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Stardust Ventures has been eliminated 3 months ago. Their last stronghold of unknown. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess that happens if you... Okay, yeah. Probably got crushed by either Hegemony or the yellow guys. Got some decivilized. Okay, one decivilized. Diplomatic profiles, that was what I was looking for. And... militarist, hierarchical, technocratic, diplomat. How the hell did they end up in a corporate alliance? Like, I mean, yeah, natural goodwill to those is somewhat higher, and but huh. Okay, anyway. Okay, yay! Ultra rich ore deposits. Definitely not what I was looking for. Can I get in there? That would be a yes, and, well, I mean, the direct path between planets and... or behind planets do shield from solar interference. Rocky metallic world. Well, let's see. I was hoping for some ruins around here. Well, there is still another rocky metallic world. That's small enough that I can't properly target it. I can just zoom in this map, yes. I totally didn't forget that. Okay, yeah. Nothing here either, and... sure, let's just use the inner exit point either way. I'm using more supplies than I had hoped, but I'm also bumping into more stuff than I hoped, and fuck off. And also I am finding less stuff to recover for me to further sustain myself out here. Speaking of widespread ruins. Alright, what do we get? An administrator, okay. Minimum on supplies, bit of fuel, shit ton of food, and Xantech 2nd gen ships. And that's okay, that's a giant fuck off cannon. Anti-shield, 1k range, 400 DPS, 320 flux, and one shot every 4 seconds. Wait. No. 4 shots every second. Okay. So yeah, standoff anti-shield, yeah, that seems like a pressure weapon. With the 4 shots per second with 100 damage each, it's just a medium amount or somewhat low amount of constant pressure damage on shields. Yeah, okay. Apparently I got capacity for the food, so I'm gonna carry it around for now. But hey, at least I got the supplies for the survey back. Yeah. I'm just hoping I don't do a stupid and run out of supplies out here. Hello? Take me down there. And sparse ores. Well, at least something, right? Next system. I still want to cover this cluster before I head back. Though, once again, I was hoping for more supplies to just hang out there in debris clouds or anything. Maybe a ship graveyard around the gate. I'm gonna take a peek at the fringe jump point going dark. If it wants me before jumping in, I'm just gonna skip this system because I am currently not in the possession of a fleet that could handle a high danger system easily. I mean, I could probably slowly make my way around the system, but I currently also don't have transverse jumping, I think. Oh yeah. Yeah, don't have transverse jumping because I currently have neither the Galatia questline that enables it nor is it navigation? It's a starting skill. It's a starting skill allowing you to do something which is considered rather mythical and almost impossible in this universe. How the fuck? Alright, fine. Yeah, the almost mythical transverse jump. Incredibly dangerous, only spoken about in legend of reckless spacefarers and 2D scholars only existing in theory because it's highly dangerous and could rip apart the whole fleet if done wrong. But you know, it's just a tier 1 technology skill you can pick up as your first skill when you start out. You know, just I got an administrator and 20k. Currently, I don't think that industrial planning would offset the 20k. Yeah, local income 20k overall with orbital works and refining working. And what's your? You don't say. Wait, you do. Nope, you just. There we go. Yeah, okay, so most of the profits come from the refining. And You currently got an output of 4 and 2. 3 would be great, but the actual amount stuff going on there would probably not be worth it. A catalytic core would be amazing in here. But other than that, I don't think the administrator cost is currently worth it. I think they are still gonna cost me like 2k a month, which, hooray? Yeah, nope, not doing that. Next system. But yeah, okay, I got an administrator in the back. Thinking about the okay, yeah, 77% growth, 3 per, so about 9. Wait, no. Seven months, about thereabouts. 6 or 7 months till this goes to size 5, which means higher output from the industries and also bigger fleet size, I think, and higher defenses. I mean, also higher hazard pay, which currently, yeah, it's doing something, so I'm just gonna keep it on. And I still got a bit of a monetary buffer, even though I have to run it somewhat even to not run out of money. Which I think that's also another difficulty on like a pirate playthrough, is that yeah, a bunch of the bounties that are posted you basically can't really, or probably wouldn't really do, because I would need to attack pirate bases, or a lot of the fleet bounties are just pirate or faction deserters that turn to piracy, meaning they are aligned with pirates and count as friendly fleets when you encounter them. That was totally not worth the 5 supplies, but okay. Hey, at least it's only 5 supplies, because I got a few ships with survey equipment. I think it's... do you have... You have survey equipment, you have survey equipment, and you have survey. Okay, so my 3 logistic ships have survey equipment. Which one is currently my slowest ship? On level 8. I would guess that's probably the bulk of my combat ships. 8, 9, 9, 10. So those 2 and you yourself can go 10. You got 9, you got 9. You got 11. Huh. So yeah. So those 2 are currently my slowest with 8. Well, in that case, I'm glad I'm not also hauling around like a battleship, battlecruiser, stuff like that, which would slow me down to, depending on the model, 7 or something like that. I can... If that pirate base goes away, I am screwed. There are no planets here, but maybe something else? Random combat freighter. Okay, location of a debris field. And a tiny amount of fuel. Where is that debris field? Salvage. That would be that one. Nope. You got to be kidding me. Debris field, new. Great, great. So that freighter was apparently down there somewhere some time ago and knew about that debris field. Okay, can still get there. Yes, I am probably gonna make this a close call. Ooh, barely positive. Should have probably gotten some more fuel. Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Okay, so... go away. Stupid sensor ghosts. I can still get there. Barely. Please have something for me to grab. Nope. I can no longer get there. Well, that's a problem. Where's the other pirate base up here? It's in that system, which is, yeah, no, Panic Path? Any help? Nope. Okay, and that's gonna throw me elsewhere, so I almost would have made it. Yes, I missed that system, but maybe I can make it Persian League raid on the Ishra system. Okay, so, well, at least it's only a raid and not a saturation bombardment or something. And let's hope that I can get close to that system with... Ha! Oh no. Ouch, 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 ouch. Well, okay, made it out. That's a bit annoying, but I guess I'm gonna have to sweep it up there again eventually, and well, the closest gate is over there, so when I'm done with the Galatia questline, I guess I can finish up on that exploration thing. Also, right, there's also a cryo sleeper just sitting there. Already dealt with the defender thingy, that the automated defense battleship, so now it just sits there. Well, let's see how much fuel I can squeeze out of you. Also, I don't remember which blueprint they already have, which is why I quick save to sell the blueprint if they already have it. I might reload and just learn it myself if I haven't. And also any good places to to sell this stuff. There is no relay in around here, so I'm just, I mean, I was gonna head to the Galatia Academy again anyway, so give me those, give me those, give me those, and I'm still on lower supplies than when I started out. Sure. Anything you want me to do? Someone should do something, maybe. "40 Marines to disrupt," or okay, raid a warehouse with 40 Marines. Lost Atropolis, size 4. Currently I'm not, wait, 61k. Ha. Okay, so apparently those Marines are elite. What? I just randomly picked up Marines and they are immediately elite. I think that may be a bug, or I just got lucky, or is there something hidden with just, nope, that was the normal open market, not military, so is that supposed to be or that way, or did I just get really lucky or something? You know what? Yeah, sure, let's do that. What do you want? Security codes for Tritech. 31k, not worth it probably. One-time advantage in a ground operation. Yeah, but I got almost twice the number of projected amount of needed Marines in elite capabilities, and that would be half the payout of the thing, so nah. But while I'm here also, what do you have for fleet stuff? Yeah, that looks more or less what like what I would expect from pirates. Okay, but the military stuff does actually include some Syndron fuel ships, so they are somewhat using their blueprints. It's just that I guess it's just a priority or randomization thing that the blueprint pool is currently largely weighted towards pirate stuff of the respective size. I mean, Black Market already has stuff from... Ooh, that's another super fighter, wait. Are those aren't Stardust... Those are Stardust Ventures. They just have a different paint scheme, okay. But yeah. Black Market already has stuff from many other factions, because why not? Where was I? Right next to the Mayasuran jump point. Whatever. Yeah. I'm not sure which one of those originally... I think one of those belonged to pirates. I apparently already... Wait. Curiosity, what's your fleet makeup? So that's one, I think, midline? You know what, talk to them, get a bigger picture of that. Hi there, what do you have? That's... What is that? Another, another destroyer? 18 with a +5, I think that would classify as a destroyer. Oh, yeah. One of the proposed but denied destroyer designs of the older times. Yes, yes, okay. It's one of those heavy armament destroyers with a large energy. Wait, too large. Okay, that thing has too large energy and too large, too large, too small hybrid. Yeah, okay, so basically all in on the large weapons. Makes sense, I guess, but that means that this thing is still... I think it's still got more stuff mounted than a Thunder, for example, but I guess for that it's got +5 deployment points. Maybe. I'm not sure where that +5 is coming from. Yeah, so they are using the different... Go right through. Okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Come on. I don't want to be thrown around like a ping pong ball. That's a special task force. They are just patrolling. Please don't do anything to me. They are not in fact doing anything to me. Ouch. I need more fuel, so I'm just gonna take it wherever I can get it. Okay, so... Let's do the habitat. I'm headed there eventually anyway. Same here. And that doesn't make a whole lot of a difference, so might as well. Well, the Galatia independent thing has a fairly good price on that, so yeah, sure. Consider military options. How about a raid? It was stealing from a warehouse, and while I'm at it, okay, it's minimal. While I'm at it, might as well steal some other stuff, right? Nah. And with that, I got my... I got my 61k and... Bye! Galatia. Nice triangle of... I would... Gonna go to Ishra first to offload some stuff. Please don't, please don't, please don't. The fuck are you up to? The hegemony around here, running around with... I don't know. Well, I mean... They are basically... battle fleets, or this one could be a saturation bombardment fleet from the stuff it's carrying. This one is primarily a battle fleet. they aren't carrying personnel carriers, so, or they aren't flying personnel carriers, so those are primarily raiding and maybe bombarding fleets. Yeah, please just stay over there, far away from my system. Oh hey. I apparently missed the invasion attempt on Kani. Likely to be defeated in orbit. Ah, well, that's a shame. You still got a deficit of pretty much everything, so have fun. And yeah, somewhat nice price for those, so have fun. And another 60k, and Kani is located in the right next to this, and right next to a station info. I got no info. Congrats. Right next to that. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get a slice of the cake if the... Excuse me, what? Where are you headed? Luddic Church Grand Invasion Fleet. That's foreboding. Well, they hate me, but they don't hate my guts like the Persian League and the Hegemony. Well... Wait, no, Kenny is down there. I fucked that up. That's definitely not the pirate force, that's... I don't even know what that flagship to the left is, but apparently it's battleship sized, and that's Persian League something or another. No idea what they are doing around here, but I have a feeling that I do not want to find out. Huh. So about that likely to be defeated in orbit. I just arrived just as the... Wait. I think the surface battle lasted... The surface battle lasted 2 turns. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Let's see what you got. Well, at least you got non-terrible prices for for stuff like that, but that was unexpected. How much cargo space does this take up? 8. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep carrying that. I was actually headed here with my Marines because I thought I may want to help, though I don't remember if I can actually... If I can actually help with a pirate invasion, because I can't also help with pirate space battles, because it doesn't want to let me join them because it's a 2-faction battle with pirates involved and I'm not allied to the other faction. somehow the game doesn't want to allow me join the pirates in battle. It works with other allied factions, I think. Well, at least it does for station defense and stuff like that. So I'm not sure. Might be just that. Or might be that my relation was just too low or something. I don't quite know. Might be that it needs cooperative. Either way, do you need something? What do you even have? So negative growth, size 3, mining, with moderate on both ore and rare ore. So this one is basically just this one is just a good for nothing outpost giving a little bit of ore. Great. Those guys really have problems with their oh, right, with their accessibility. Well, yeah. But with that out of the way, let's head back to Galatia. What am I looking at? Is it a... It's low tech, so big scary. I mean, it's got the biggest stuff it's got is two retributions. I really can't talk today. Civilian transport. Pursuing pirate invasion fleet. Yeah, I feel like that planet is gonna change hands in very short order. Which might end with it being decivilized or something. But hey, I got some heavy armaments out of that. Might as well sell those because they might be in... They apparently aren't in need. Huh. Alright, fine. Just dumping it off here and back to what I was actually doing. Hopefully before that fleet decides that I'm a worthy target, and I'm still... Yeah, I might actually want the sensor thing, just because minus 25% sensor or being detected, so, and plus 25% sensor range, so sensor profile, yeah, that's what it's called. Thank you. Excuse me? Okay, so 2k from... Ah, right. You probably got some problems with Yeah, you're running negative because of shipping disruption and the resulting stability decrease, and we're still on -1, but missing food and organics, but I think that rate over was for this one, so might recover. Food shortage, and yeah, but Freeport is currently helping because the accessibility boost is just entirely needed. And there's the counter invasion by Syndrian Fuel of all people. I have a feeling that the invasion fleet is very weak, okay. Outcome uncertain of a size 3 colony that has basically nothing. But that's fun. Also, how do Syndrian Fuel and... Aww. I was hoping they would have beef with the Luddic Church, because that would be fun to have them fight over a practically useless planet. But yeah, no, okay. No luck there, and Corvus is over here. Nope, don't want to go on the fringe jump point. I just want to go to Pontus, and no transponder. They don't like me, so I'm just gonna stay anonymous. So about the payment of that. Okay, so I got the right, sure. Give him a moment. I think I need all the personal relationship I can get with that guy, so might as well. All that lost data because the probe just is an empty shell. Well, I still got the money, so not a total failure. Yeah. And yeah, science team transport completed. Wait. Wait, was that about the transported science team? I completed 3 things and only got 2. What else do you have? VIP transport, so... Where's that? Oh hey, it's all the way back up there! Fucking hell, you could have told me that earlier when I was there. Wait, is that... Not happening. Not happening anytime soon. I know it's probably just a random or sort of random star system, but that's a high risk system. Not happening, sorry. Yeah, no, 58k probably won't even cover the repair cost of this little adventure. you have anything purchasing technology from a Pather? Piece of technology that they found somewhere. Okay, so they are holding a piece of possibly Academy or Domain Tech hostage for money, or ransom for money. Hostage would be person, which if it's an Alpha AI core, I would still call it a hostage, I guess. Domain error forge components. Are you guys interested in the Nano Forge? I possibly have one lying around. 48k. Epiphany. I think that was the. Alright, never mind. Yeah, that was Logic Path. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, no, wait. Those are 48k to make the purchase. You've heard things. Well, okay, so, and that VIP transport is going up there. Probably not the best idea. There have been threats, maybe. Ah, yes. Currently, not. Okay, so basically, I mean, I'm still somewhat accumulating money, which is great, and I want to thank you, I want all the fuel that you have, because I'm apparently... I mean, I know why I have such a high fuel need. I think this thing has a fuel need of... where is it? Where is it? Fuel per light year. 3. Which is higher than that of this okay, which is about the same as those Colossus Mark II. Definitely not efficient, and well, this whole fleet isn't efficient for jetting around for just some small stuff, but most of the core worlds hate me, so having at least something to defend myself against, like the errant battle cruiser or just a small cruiser fleet or something, sounds like a fun idea. Got anything interesting? You want 47 units of recreational drugs, no inspections, no tariffs. That's a Persian League. I don't like those stealth missions because honestly, if I had found like some stealth freighters, I might just take a short dip to some storage area, dump most of my fleet, and then just jet off with like a phase. I don't know, even for large stuff, the phase tender thingy with could probably be really stealthy with insulated engine assembly and some other stuff. But yeah, I don't have anything. Actually, I think I skipped most. What are you? Custom logistics. It's 2 small hybrids. It's a mixed cargo fuel hauler for 150 sensor profile. So it's a destroyer-sized combo hauler with fairly nice capacity for what it is. Yeah, no. And you are another logistics, so yeah. Combo hauler, more or less, frigate size. And you have a Syndrian Fuel Phaeton, which has a large ballistic slot. Right, yeah. The Syndrian fuel ships are militarized to hell and back. Where do I 400 cargo? Maybe I could just get a gremlin for some stealth stuff. Sure, why not? Does this one... This one is also a phase ship, right? Yes, it is a phase frigate. I'm already dreading some of the... Actually... Just put... Yes, so the mismatch between preferred loadout and what I'm getting shows me that I probably... How expensive is that? Yeah, 600. Okay, fine. That's the emergency loadout if I actually very desperately need every ship I have. Which hopefully won't happen. Now, where was I headed again? Right. Ouch. And... Yeah, so... I think most of those are pirates. I'm not sure what those fighters are. Those might be some other thing. And the Heron carrier is midline. This seems like the flagship of that one seems like the another alliance thingy. One of those, and this one seems to be mostly pirate. Well, maybe low-tech. I have no idea if those are pirate or low-tech enforcers. Okay, so there's an unidentified fleet. Sparrows. Where the hell? You're supplying the Luddic Church. Hi there. Would you be interested in a sudden commerce raid? No? Okay, fine. Give me give me your stuff. Pretty please. Got some stuff, so send in the frigates, maybe standard interdictor. Yay, you only have a single frigate left. Fast support carrier. What do you have? 2 fighter bays. Fast cruiser or large destroyer. Somewhere in there. Lighter but faster than a Heron. Yeah, 1 less bay, but hardened against environmental dangers. That's nice, that's nice. Right, Stardust core field, that's what gives environmental damage reduction. Medium synergy, small energy, small ballistic fighter bay. 150 skeleton crew. That's fairly crew intensive, but I still would want... It's not on the list. Wait, it is. So, yoink, and heavy standard freighter. It's bigger than the Buffalo. It's got capacity for... Well, it's got a decent fuel capacity for a freighter. It's got quite a bit crew capacity. Multi-type transport, yeah, I can see that. It's got a massive sensor profile, but I think I can take that down by quite a bit. And 521, yeah, okay, so... gonna take those. Monitors are also always nice because of their fortress shield. Gemini combat freighter, I don't think I want those. Do I? Medium missile, medium ballistic fighter bay. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. 359, 358, 348. I'm gonna think about it, so for the meantime I'm just gonna take the whole lot. Take them all. Yes, needs a bunch of supplies for repairs, but... If I don't fly the ships now, they are probably just gonna stay as a backup fleet. That's the small logistic Stardust Ventures logistic thing, and that's a Condor, which also... How does it compare to fighter base, medium missile, small ballistic? And you were to fighter base, medium synergy, small energy, small ballistic. Punch more stuff. I mean, this one's destroyer size, this one's 15, 5 more deployment points. I think it makes up for that. Yeah, I think it does. Ooh, hey! I wanted sensors. And currently my sensor profile is... Huh. I thought it didn't have... It didn't... Oh right, yeah, that's 920 in deep hyperspace. Where are you headed? Independent. Pirate trade convoy. Neat. Persian League. Hi there. Okay. Fine, I'm gonna take you then. You wanna fight? Okay. I didn't memorize what they had, only that the biggest thing was a Dominator cruiser, so... better safe than sorry. I mean... that's 2 large weapon mounts that could be annoying, right? I think it was 2 large ballistic. Okay, so might have misjudged. They have two of those. No wait, those two are both. Those are both eagles, and this one is a. Never mind. I'm not gonna pronounce that. But that means that I feel like I might want some backup. And be that small harassment stuff to distract. All in. And let's see how that goes. I would guess not well, but we'll see, we'll see. Possibly also just overcommitted. Those are the proximity mine. Nope, those were not the proximity mine. I don't remember which one of those had proximity mines. And we got a Hephaestus cannon and a chain autogun and a lot of Reaper torpedoes. Yeah, please take that thing out of the fight before it starts hurting everything. Okay, you got rid of one of those eagles. That was a Reaper that went through on my side. Nice. I wanna watch you. Huh. Well, I might have been a bit scared of that thing because of the 2 large weapon mounts. For no reason whatsoever, as it seems. One of you guys has... yeah, one of you guys should probably retreat. Because that doesn't look healthy. Where's my gremlin? How are you holding up? Okay, you still got 1 missile and... huh. Hey, it actually did something. That was the other one. Right, that was the missile and it still got a torpedo. And... oh no, the phase ship has taken hull damage. What a surprise. Wait, is that? was... Yeah, that's an eagle. You know what? You should probably just leave. A cruiser isn't exactly the thing that that ship was made to deal with. And the Gremlin can probably also leave. It's delivered its payload and... Okay, got the Reaper through, and... Okay, so that leaves only this one, which is apparently getting chased around by... Oh hey, 14th Battle Fleet Eagle. The others were, I think, normal midline. And... Okay, yeah, so... Eradicator just... Okay, yeah. And that's that. Okay. And... There we go. And... Honestly, what do you have? I do like eagles for my fleet composition, so I'm just gonna pick them up. What do you have here? That's a Tarsus Freighter. Don't need that. And I think with my... Yeah, I'm gonna mothball most of those anyway. With my logistics fleet, I'm probably gonna go with the Andrada multi-purpose freighters, and then if I'm going for large cargo capacity, I'm gonna switch over to Atlas anyway, so the Colossus... Also... You, and... Yeah, okay, so I currently am only getting half that with my combat modded Colossus. Pick through the wreckage. And mothball something around here. Mothball you. And that's enough. Okay. Alright, yeah, I am over the fleet limit and should probably suspend some repairs. I can make it to Ishra. Yes, I know. I'm over the fleet cap. Okay. I don't know where to sell that, so... Do you have... You have... Okay, rare ore shortage. You know what, sure. Just take it. Just take it. $36 isn't actually that terrible. I know, baseline price of 25, but could be much worse. 156 for supplies though is a bit of a steep price. looking over my fleet, what do I want to ditch? I think I want to keep you around. What else do I have? 2 combat freighters. Gonna strip both of those, because I still want my weapons, and yoink, and yoink. You go, what's your deployment cost again? 9, so yep, solidly in the destroyer range. One is mothballed, the other isn't. I'm gonna sort that out when I have all my equipment. You have a fighter bay. I think I wanted this one to replace one of the Colossus Mark IIs. And this one to replace the Buffalo. Don't even need to strip that because yeah, it's got a single Vulcan cannon. So yeah, take it. That's a steep repair cost, and it's not even all the ships because a bunch of them are mothballed, but that means I am still below the fleet limit. I currently have a lot of logistics ships just flying around. Both Eagles are probably gonna fly the 14th Battle Fleet one, and the other one goes to storage. Maybe kit it out, maybe not. I may ditch one of those in storage as well. And I may also, I think I'm gonna keep those ships, but I may ditch some of them to storage. Like for example the Atlas, and instead I'm gonna fly one of those. Thank you, very helpful. I would like to see the stats when it's not mothballed. Alright, yeah, 500. And I'm guessing civilian grade, hull specializations, neat. Deployment cost +8 on non-civilian unless militarized. It's civilians. Ah, so that's what the plus modifier for the okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna rip out most of the combat stuff from those. But yeah, I actually wanted to wait, cons directory, you. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I just kept talking, and somehow the merchandise I was talking about disappeared from storage while all that happened. And apparently it also happened completely in secret, as I have not even suffered any casualties, so that means that they don't know who it was, and they don't even have any corpses to maybe look for affiliations or whatever. And yeah, return to the academy. Not right now. Not right now. I was gonna dump off some stuff. Wait, that looked weird. Alright, yeah, the gate is just overlapping with the sensor array. Never mind that. Fuel production would be so nice for this one, if not for the fact that that there is probably not that much. Okay, so we got the Persian League meddling with. Hi! Nice to meet you. Could you kindly fuck off? The fuck is that? A conquest? The fuck is that? Okay, I knew what I was looking at with Mayasuran Navy, that it was probably from that. Standard class, standard battleship. Well then. 2 medium energy, 2 medium hybrid, 10 small hybrid, 10 medium ballistic, 22 small energy. Okay, so it's a medium max armed small weapon spam battleship. That's fun. Definitely out of my weight class. For now. We'll see how much of them is. I didn't miss any attempted. What are they doing here? I have no idea what they are doing here. Just random pirate purges, apparently. Currently travel. Okay, so that invasion force hasn't even arrived, but yeah, maybe if I shift up my okay, so first of all, got a bunch of weapons for storage. Got marines for storage because I don't want to keep carrying them around, even if they might be useful for something, like that extraction thing where I just happen to still have them around. That was not what I wanted. Just give me a standard loadout for this. They also have fighter base. Okay, that's fun. So that one was the properly kitted out one. This one goes to storage. And this one takes up the place with... What's your deployment cost? I like to sort by deployment cost. 10, 20, so in here. Actually, good point. And you, normal cruiser, 8, 22. Why did I put you so high? Like, that's That's even below the fucking combat freighter, the other ones. Sure. Do I have... Well, I've got supplies and storage, so that's at least something in 500,000 in the bank. It's gonna disable this again, isn't it? Well... Food shortage. That might help. Indeed it does. Still got an organics shortage, but other than that, right, fleet. Why do I keep fumbling RNF? Don't want Ox thrusters. I actually this one's gonna be completely civilian, militarized subsystems, but civilian layout. Probably, so that's gonna be the start, just to get it to a manageable sensor profile, and then store it. I'm just gonna go for autofit on those for now. Do I want those to be combat freighters? What's their deployment cost again? 9. Actually, if I fly those with militarized subsystems and some stuff, they might actually be got a medium weapon mount. They aren't better as combat ships than those, are they? Okay, so yeah, those got 3 medium mounts and the fighter bay, and I mean this one's just, yeah, escort package, yeah, sure. Light autocannons. Does it need? Okay, yeah, so extended shields is 360 shield with fortress shield, sorry, flux shunt. Wait, no. This thing has a fortress shield though. Yes, system. Right, system, so not features or helmets. Non-combat, so strip. Give me the efficiency overhaul. Insulated engine assembly. For now. Those, yeah, I'm not gonna run those as combat, so what's your baseline? Okay, wait, what did I get that one up to? 2k 2k fuel capacity. I think I can do without the right, with that then insulated engine assembly and militarized subsystems. I don't know, I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do there. But yeah, I'm gonna want those to be a little less obvious for now. So that's that, that's that. Got anything else? Right, I wanted this one to, for now, just be an auto-fit. You go away. You guys join me up front. I'm gonna store the non-14th Battle Fleet one after the engagement. Speaking of the engagement, yoink, yoink. Might as well take all the combat stuff I can. They are terrible, but big ship, big ship. Gonna leave him down below just because. Don't need that for now. I'm gonna say I only need one of those for now, so you go away. Currently still on 33 out of 30. And which, what else am I gonna ditch? What's your capacity? Currently 5k. Where am I getting 5k cargo capacity from? 300, 600, 300. Okay, yeah, so those guys. I wanted to ditch one of those. I think I'm gonna ditch. Give you the proper loadout and then ditch you for now. And one more ship I wanna get rid of for the second. Look, I'm not going anywhere fast, so the tug can go into storage for now. Still got people in storage. Still need a lot more people. A lot more. This is gonna be expensive. Even more. And with that, let's have a look at what I'm dealing with. This one can... Okay, so... PD. PD? Light dual machine guns, and then let's see what else can we get up here. Something general use or something. General use, Diana's arrow, 1k range. Yeah, sure. This thing is terrible, but might as well give it something useful. You there. Support or assault? Support or assault? Fucking mining laser in there. Why? Just give me, I don't know, a normal light machine gun. And what do I have? Assault fighters and some interceptors, okay. This one's a built-in weapon. Huh. Actually, not looking that bad for a ragtag fleet of random bullshit go. It's gonna get even better if I just start integrating random stuff. You don't have the XP for that. Currently don't have anything else. I'm too lazy to do anything about that. Right, the second enforcer is sitting down there. You guys don't have the XP for that. Missing XP. That thing can integrate something. Gonna have a look at that soon. Not sure what I did with that monitor, but it's already got XP. Alright, I think it might have been the thing where I grabbed the stuff. Yeah. Right, you got stabilized shields, so you got a nice shield arc and not that bad of a shield. That's already given. It's getting a bonus from something. It's not stabilized shields though. Which of you have two integrated and this thing is basically a fighter, so let's see what I can give you. 270 arc. Standard shields. Check. And something else. Hardened shields maybe? Just to have a small zippy fighter around with not terrible shields. So flux capacity, flux coil adjunct might actually be a lot better for shield survivability, especially with the built-in bonus of going to 800 and yep, 2.2k. Alright, this one got flux distributor, which was apparently the better choice. Nope, it was not. That adds up to 8, that adds up to 11. And okay, it might actually not mean anything whatsoever. Well, with that I think I am through with the stuff I wanted to do. And now it's only a 3-star fleet. Okay. Lost one of those battle carriers that I am also flying. Yeah, that was expected. That was all the stuff that I took out of storage. Battle station still at work. Battle station is destroyed, so let's see how I can deal with that. Wait, did I? Nope, I still have my salvage thing here. So it was just bad salvage. How bad is it? 44 days. Okay, it could be worse. Well, shipping disruption is already annoying, but yeah, okay. 160, so I can already see that I am fairly outmatched when it comes to the whole deployment point cost. I'm not sure if I allocated my personnel correctly, and I'm not in any of those ships, so I'm gonna... Yes, thank you. Okay, now I at least know that these alerts are from combat chatter, and yeah, I am aware what I am fighting. I don't like it, but I am aware. Alright, let's see what else I can bring to the battle. I do want to bring in the Legion. Maybe one of those as a distraction. Oh god, that is gonna be... That is gonna be heavy on the losses. Like, I got so much stuff around here, but I'm probably gonna be facing a lot more stuff, and I couldn't do it in the cover of my orbital station because it's a pirate orbital station, meaning I can't intervene in the fight. Okay, so at least I already got the cruiser up. That cruiser up there, so yeah. Getting rid of the small stuff beforehand. Maybe. Oh god, yeah, this... Okay, where the fuck is that thing already flying around? Hull breach reported. Would be great if I could just click on that and... You're sitting in the backline and... You still got 2 Reapers, so you are gonna see this through to the end. Either deploy those Reapers or go down trying to. And those things are basically just giant railguns that... Ouch! Okay, that are dead. Ah, now I know why it's a battleship. It's got 2 big fuck off battleship cannons that I didn't notice because they are integrated, so not listed in the fucking mounting stuff. Yeah, great. Now what? I mean, that's why I save scummed, I guess, because I am gonna eat the cost of equipping. Yeah. Gonna bring in some more stuff. You're gonna go there and hopefully claim that. Maybe. See how bad this can go. Have you delivered your payload? You still got 2 Reaper torpedoes, so that's a no. Please just claim it, please just claim it, please just claim it. I don't want to have half hull strength. Okay. So, how much more can I cannot field any more because I'm already on the... Wait, 400... I think I'm already on the 60% limit. Alright, so anything else that's... God, that's gonna be awful. And the missile spam is doing nothing whatsoever. Micromanagement might actually help, but I am too stupid to actually make use of that, so not happening. Alright, yeah, you got the... wait, was that a... That's not a Hellbore cannon, that's... Yeah, that's that beam thingy. That beam thingy in there. Hey, at least the railgun over there is missing because it can't hit shit. Not that the rest of the battle is going great. Yeah, I'm destroying kites. So what? That's it. Yeah. Can you just... Thank you, and with that I think you have reached your... Oh, Legion taking hull damage. Ooh, not even just a little bit of hull damage. I just noticed that middle mouse button apparently also does the fun thing. Can you try to help that? And yeah, that's not great. That's not great at all. Also, I'm on -20. Why am I on -20? Because I think the absolute deployment cost is going down. Which also means that unless I'm losing stuff, I will... This will be so fucking expensive to recover. Yep, there's one of my combat freighters going down to the Conquest. Ooh, you know what? Maybe join up with those guys. Maybe that's gonna help you. And there's the Legion down. Maybe I'm just gonna drop in some super freighters and... Ooh, I still got a frigate to deploy. Yeah, so the emergency redeployment is gonna be really funky because now we got some... just some random shit from the backline. I'm not even sure if... Hey, I defeated the Buffalo Mark II. Definitely not worth it. Also, maybe don't completely focus on that. Focus on your own. this whole shit show should probably focus on that, just so I can get the battle cruiser out of the way. Oh hey! And there goes one of my cruisers because I committed to the push and don't have stuff ready. Damage control is reporting light damage. Yeah, you know what? Speaking of light damage, might as well see what I can do to a battleship. Yes, I'm probably gonna reload this, maybe attempt this another time, but fucking hell. This is brutal. Wait, do I still have... I do have stuff to redeploy, so... yeah. Okay, so I am at least doing something to the... Okay, lost the Dominator, and how's the battleship looking? Not a fucking scratch. Okay, you know what? Let's change that. Or let's call it a change of plans. Also, how the fuck is this thing in the middle of nowhere with no support? Yeah, that's gonna get swarmed real quick. You're gonna help. You're gonna help because the other guys are busy chasing down that thing, and yeah, I'm gonna lose. Yeah. As expected, lost that cruiser, but lost the brawler. Close to getting. Okay, after this, I got a Venture, I got an Atlas Mark II, I got 2 more destroyers and a Colossus Mark II. It's a complete crapshoot against the battleship, but maybe the remaining fleet can clean up something. I mean, it's doing something, and I don't think I even have active ECM, so the fact that that missile just completely whiffed is surprising. And okay. Defeated a conquest and gained that comm relay, so I'm not completely losing that. Oh god, this is gonna be a shit show, so let's bring in the cavalry in the shape of that thing is... I think that thing is better equipped to deal with what's going on. So here come my last couple of ships. Do not go in there alone. I can probably retreat that thing because that's so damaged. Okay, so finally I might actually be able to clean this up, and I will probably... Basically, my thinking is with reloading fights, if I just completely lose to a fight that I didn't have the ability to, or that I had the ability to just prevent because I just overcommitted or I did really stupid stuff, I tend to just reload. But if it's just, okay, flagship, what even am I currently flying? Yeah, I know, enable autopilot and then just ignore what ship you're flying. Oh no! Okay, lost one of the super fighters. Not that surprising, honestly. It's rather surprising that it was still alive, rather. And due to I see, okay. Let's see, the battleship. Oh god, that main cannon looks scary. Please fire on the fortress shields. They can tank some things. Ouch! And well, at least that was a whiff. And that's a dead ship. Alright, last couple of ships. After that I still got... I think I got some combat capability on this. Just rush it down. I still don't understand how this thing can just completely win a mirror matchup and just be so out of its depth against stuff like that. And lost another brawler and how's the battleship holding up? Yeah, I can see why it's a battleship. Thing is, if I retreat now, I officially lose, and basically don't get to reclaim my ships, which means that okay, there goes the Eradicator, and still got that thing. And that thing has high mods that would possibly just delete it from the game even if I get to recover my ships. So, not happening. Okay, there goes the big fuck of railgun, and that battleship is so fucking annoying. You know what? Everyone fall back. Let them come to you. The biggest thing I currently have still alive is that Atlas Mark II, which is looking a little bit damaged. Okay, and now it's even more damaged because it took another shot. I do hope that... and that goes. There go 6 medium and 2 large. Yeah, so we are at the point where I could field another 100. Yeah, that battleship main cannon is just vile. No, my super... Well, I managed to overwhelm it in a way. Let's see how far I get with that. It's got a fairly limited shield arc and... doesn't have the flux to keep this up, so... Oh right, yeah, I'm currently not flying anything, so... Might as well dip over there. Oh. Where the fuck is that? Okay, I was wondering where that heavy plasma bomber was. It's just about here. Come on, just fry that battleship. Just a little bit more. Please? I think I'm also only just about killing it because I... Okay, this one's gonna... Yeah... Because it's getting low on combat... Nope, it's still on 80% combat readiness, so that's not even it. Come on, come on, come on! Getting close, so close! Yes, I know I can end it, but I wanna kill this. Okay, so yeah, I lost half my fleet. Let me just... All but that one. I want you as well. That was so totally not worth it. And then just dump off all of this. Okay, and maybe you as well. You get a nice captain, maybe one with... Yep. And goddamn, that was certainly a fight. From the fact that one additional ship put me over the 30 ship limit though, it means that I actually got all my ships back. Hull restoration for the win. I think some of those also had like the bulkhead thingy, but hull restoration for the win. Fucking hell, what a fight. Also, that means ouch. Expensive, yes, expensive. So goddamn expensive. Damn. What a fleet battle. Right. Keeping that. Uh, 3K storage, 3.8K fuel storage. Yeah, that seems fine. Seems somewhat fine. Gonna dump some more personnel. And some more weapons. And yeah, now I got a lot of random shit in storage. I got a whole battle fleet in storage, and it's just slightly destroyed. Okay, big question though. What do you have? You have heavy armor? Oh god. This ship is slow as hell, but got 40k hull and 2k armor. It's got... Oh, it's got so much random shit. And yeah, so this is what kicked my ass. So 3 times 1200 damage at 1200 range with 20 seconds per volley. Ouch. I'm gonna do the simple thing of show me what you've got, because yeah, the PD banks over here. Oh, never mind, it's got 3 of those massive cannons in an ABX arrangement apparently. Yeah, this is definitely a battleship. I mean, it is also 80 deployment points, which I think the only other ship I've seen in my playthroughs which with that high of a deployment cost was I don't know where it's from. It was like a weird alien tech ship that controls opposing ships as a system skill. Yeah, so this thing is just a broadside beast. What the hell? I'm not fielding that anytime soon. Also want to point out the autofit still left. The autofit still left a bunch of deployment points on the table, because it apparently didn't know what to put anywhere. So, anti-armor. I think I got better anti-armor somewhere. Possibly, maybe. Okay, maybe not. This thing just takes so much stuff to kit out that I don't actually have more stuff for it. What the hell? What the hell? I mean, I certainly feel like I'm not supposed to have that yet, but wow. Pocket flag. Fuck is a compact flag cannon with advanced guidance. Ah, okay, so it's a small... That's neat. Do I have any more? Okay, so the shield was a bit shit, so might as well throw on extended shields and stabilized shields, because why the hell not? Hardened shields is already in there. What else do we have? What else do we have? It's got a burn speed of 8 for normal travel. Yeah, great, great. giant ass sensor profile. Expanded magazines. The main cannons aren't charge based, meaning they don't profit from that. Blast doors probably a great idea for this behemoth of a ship. Efficiency overhaul maybe not that bad either. What the hell? Can I get more? Nope. Got both of the flux things already. Anything else I want on this? That increases hull integrity. Reinforced bulkheads and heavy armor are already on it. Accelerated shields maybe? What else do we have here? Currently still 7 deployment points for this beast. Armored box launcher? Okay, so it also just got 2 missile ports on the sides. Yeah, sure, why the fuck not? Yeah, this is... Yeah, imposing presence on the battleship, I definitely can't deny that. I mean, I still took it down, but that was a heavy cost for taking down the ship. Medium, do I have any fun medium energy? Antimatter pulse gun. Not really that important, so... All that stuff is anti-armor, that stuff is it's mostly anti-armor equipped. The baseline equipment is straight up just almost entirely anti-armor, so... Give that side an anti-shield option, and... Do I have another heavy mauler? I do not. All of those are also anti-armor. Another hypervelocity driver, and I'd say another light dual autocannon. Small anti-shield option with high fire rate. Weapon group. I don't know. Surprise me. Sure, whatever. I'm not gonna fly this thing anytime soon. So back into storage you go. That's certainly a ship. Truly one of the ships of all time, and I think that's that. Okay, that's a nice haul from that, but pursue them. Most of them are damaged, so get 2 destroyers and some frigates on that. Slightly different loadout. Get those guys in. And What? Something weird is going on. I'm not seeing the Persian League in there anymore. Also, that battle almost carried me into another level. What the hell? I have no idea why I don't have Intel on the Persian League. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. They currently apparently just don't have any stuff whatsoever going on. Oh god, that thing is also losing me money. 17 per month. Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? You're gonna get those, and you have a deficit of those. Nice. And also somewhat decent price for those. Okay, so large ballistic. What's more fun than a thumper? Two thumpers strapped together. Okay. Ah yeah, the fun weapon concept of same thing but more. And yeah, so I don't have any idea what just happened with that battle. And still disrupted for 30 days, and this is gonna take 3 to 4 months, and I'm gonna keep it on no hazard pay for now because yeah. But I think I am gonna call it for today with that one, because that was a lot more stressful than expected, and that last battle was just so hilariously over the top.